I have a container mania and I should decide what to keep and what to get rid of. This is supposed to be the jar for my baking soda. Well, that's much easier actually. I do have a problem. So this big sized one, I have 9 which are not in use at the moment. Then I have this middle sized one with the lids which are not colorful but white or gold. These are more like the colorful ones. So I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these like miscellaneous colors. And then I have 6 of these, which I use these ones to freeze vegetable broth when I make from my veggie scraps vegetable broth. I have 3 of these ones, so I feel like I should keep them, but 2 of them are in use and hold. This is chamomile tea and this is popcorn. So since they are holding things which don't require such big jars, I'm gonna rehouse these one into smaller jars, as well as some of the teas that I have in here. I want to rehouse the teas maybe, and then put these coconut flakes into, and I have one miscellaneous coconut flake bottle as well, so combine these into one jar. And I have one more tea here, so these 3 teas I would like to put into similar jars if possible. So maybe I can take this as the benchmark and then just use like jars which are like close to it. Let's see. So the teas are going into these ones with the golden lid. Oh, this smells very nice. I should drink this. It's some kind of a fruit tea. In fact, I want to make this now because it smells so nice. Maybe I won't rehouse the black tea just because I have this sticker on it. But I will rehouse these 2, so maybe I can put the chamomile into here. It's also a tea. This one requires a bigger jar, but how big? Do I need a jar like this? Or like this? Does it even fit? Yes. Okay, I'm going to go through these and see if there's anything I can contain, maybe, or have to get rid of, or I don't want to have. So for example, I have these psyllium husk that I can combine into one for sure, so that I would have one less container in there. Then I have some organic ashwagandha powder and I have some moringa leaf powder, and they are in different containers, but I now have the other container which looks like this available, so I'm gonna put this one in there. Now I can declutter with this jar. And I have these goji berries which are so old. I have to try them. I don't know, is this supposed to be bitter? Because it is bitter. Tell me in the comments down below. I think I have to throw this out. I want to decant these two, the chia and the flax seeds, into something. I have honey. I should have more. I have this honey which is almost empty. I want to make something in this jar to use up the honey which is in it. Here is the other honey, it's just that it left some stains on the shelf, so I had to clean it. Okay, I don't think there is anything else I want to... It's more about how I'm gonna put them back, in what kind of organization I'm gonna put them back into the shelf. It's more about that. I also have these snacks here, but these are more or less organized. Oh, I accidentally opened both of them somehow. Not sure why. I didn't realize that that one was already open. I'm just checking expiry dates. These are supposed to be actually gifts. I want to decant these. I don't feel comfortable with them being opened like this. So I'm thinking of having a, well, I need a shelf for breakfast, like oats and granola and smoothie items. Then I need an area for teas, I need an area for baking, and then there are some things which I also use for cooking. And then here I have snacks, basically. That's the system. My breakfast area is usually on the bottom, but then I have like protein powder which goes into my smoothies, which doesn't fit there, so it's always like mixed up, which is not ideal. I like to have my teas here, which makes sense to me, and then I have like sugars and stuff which should all be together maybe. So I guess I'm gonna put my sugars here because anyway I don't access them so frequently. not every day. I also have powdered sugar, which I got for one recipe, and other than that I never use it, so I might have to take this to my mom to use it up. Then I have other baking stuff like coconut flakes. Actually, this is where my protein powder is going, but it could also go here. Doesn't matter. Then coconut flakes. I have a package coming. Okay, the package has arrived. Let's refocus on the task at hand. What I know is I have my teas on this shelf. Maybe I can also put my coffee here actually. That makes sense. This is where I keep my coffee when I grind it, because I grind it from beans, coffee beans, whole beans, into the powder, and then I grind only a small amount, but bigger than just one portion, because that wouldn't, I just don't have time to grind every day. But maybe like a week's worth I grind up at a time. Perfect. Do I have more tea stuff? No. This would be also baking, and then this is also baking. This is baking. Cacao. Ah, this is a snack, what I need to eat because it passed its best by date in October. So I'm gonna just leave it out and eat it in the next days. I have these nut butters and chocolate cream. This is also for baking. I guess the nut butters and spreads are going in here. And these are snacks, so they can go up onto the snack shelf. Perfect. So much space. Okay, that's great. Then I have my breakfast stuff. Oats, granola, psyllium husk, the powders. I also have hemp seeds. I have my coffee replacement, because in the morning I don't drink coffee. I drink this like chicorée, but not chicorée. Some kind of a grain that is a coffee replacement, but I don't like it, so I can't wait for it to finish it. I have been using it for so long. It was such a big portion that I bought, but I think I'm gonna finish it this month. Cross your fingers for me. So that one is also going next to the coffee and tea together. That makes sense. Then I have honey. And then, of course, I almost forgot the backstock of my oats. And I almost forgot my vitamins, which are also going in here. So that's perfect. Backstock is going here. Fits like a glove. Honey is going here. But of course I have flax seeds and chia seeds as well, which should go also on this shelf. Let's see my vitamins. Oh, there is one more tea here actually. With the vitamins, this is actually a tea. Perfect. This is where I have my tea towels and napkins. I also have a, what do you call this cloth for making nut milk? but I never really do. But I always have the intention to do, to make. This is trash. And then I have my canvas bags in here. I have elastic bands. I collect my elastic bands primarily from buying vegetables, mostly spring onions and maybe celery. And I have so many. Yep. And I use them all the time, so. This is my brush head that I use for cleaning in the kitchen, and then I have the one that I use for doing the dishes. And then I have some more of these canvas bags for vegetables. Although I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because I haven't used it in the last, or since I have it basically. I don't need it. And this is another one which I haven't used, so I will ask my mom if she wants it, because I have enough that I use and they are not here. I don't store them here anymore. I store them in a canvas bag that I just take to the supermarket with me. I will keep this one because this is from the Indonesian Olympic Committee, so that's cool. This is a rag to clean, and then I have some plastic bags which I reuse. I wash them out and I reuse them to store things in the freezer. And then I have a few of these lid things. Okay, and then I have my vegetable brush. Let's clean this mess out of here. I have nothing to declutter, but I need to clean it out. So everything is coming out. This is all what has been decluttered from the kitchen, except for some of the food items that I threw out along the way. These I'm going to keep for future possible projects where either my mom will make some liquors that we put inside, or I will make some infused oil, or whatever idea. Basically, these are cute and nice glass containers that I would like to keep in case there is a project for which I can use them. I will eventually remove the stickers from them, but I don't have my sticker remover thing with me. And these are the things that are being recycled. I am going to attempt to bring some of these back to a zero waste store, and other things will be recycled. This one broke off from my milk frother and I couldn't put it back because the piece that was holding it also broke. So yeah, that is trash, and I will attempt to put these into this box and those into that box, so that will be stored away. This will leave eventually. It is time for a final review. This is how my condiments, spices, long-term dried goods storage looks like. Oils, drinks, vinegars, spices, canned goods, dried goods, and like cream, stuff like that. More dried goods, all the pasta and noodles and rice. All my just spices are here. Then I have some dairy-free milk, some small kitchen gadgets. Here I keep my Tupperware, but it's kind of empty because they are all in use at the moment. And some cooking and baking tools here. Up there I have all my jars. I got rid of quite a few. Some are still in the wash. I reuse some of them. Here I have my bowls. A few are missing because they are in use. My plates are here. This is how it looks both sides. Up there I have some more Tupperware and boxes that I don't use very frequently. Then I have my water bottles and other bottles like coffee and paper cups. I have my blender that I would like to replace ideally. Glasses, from tiny to everyday to fancy. My cups, of course. Here I'm missing a lot of cups, like 4 or 5 more cups because they are in use. And then the breakfast and snack and baking and cooking stuff. So these are all the breakfast stuff. I decided not to decant the chia seeds and flax seeds just yet. I will do it when I open them. Honey, here I have some powders and hemp seeds. And then I have granola and oats. All my teas and coffee is here, and my supplements are here. Then I have some nut butters and spreads there. In the very back are different kinds of sugar. I have erythrit, normal sugar, powdered sugar, and date sugar. I also have some dates on top of there. And then I have maple syrup. These are all my sweeteners. Then I have cacao powder, cacao nibs, protein powder, coconut flakes, like baking stuff mostly here. And then here I have all my snacks. In the front are the snacks that I should tackle first probably, and then in the box as well there are more snacks and chocolates and stuff, and in the back there are some chips, and on top I have some wine. I also cleaned the drawers. Well, nothing really changed here, it's just that it got cleaned and reorganized a little bit. Here there is an empty spot because I need to buy some paper bags for my biodegradable trash that I collect separately, but I am out of that at the moment. Here are just cutting boards, some protective gear for cooking, and some baking equipment. And here I have my onions, eggs, garlic, potatoes, ginger.